Hi guys, welcome back. In today's video, we're gonna dig in the makeup drawer and we are gonna pull out some items that maybe we haven't used in a while. With all the new products that come out all the time, it's easy to forget some of the stuff that you used for a while, or it's a good reminder of why you're not using them anymore because the performance maybe isn't so great. I'm just doing a regular, everyday, normal, wearable, palling around kind of a look. So if you wanna see how I put this together, then stick around. Before we get into today's look, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. I upload a new video every Thursday at noon Eastern Standard Time. You can also follow my shenanigans on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter. And one more thing before we get too far in. For everybody who is new, who is nearly everybody, you came over probably from JenLuvsReviews, who is an angel on earth. Love her.
Love her!
She's the best. Thank you so much for coming over. Thank you for giving me a chance. I hope I make you proud. We're gonna have fun together, you'll see. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so I'm digging into the drawer and I'm pulling out some items that I haven't used in a while, only because I found things that I like a little bit better, but you know, they're okay. So we're gonna start with the Hourglass foundation stick, the Vanish stick, and this color is Porcelain. Now this, if I remember correctly, dries pretty quickly, so I'm going to put it on and then zap it down with my foundation brush from Clairsonic. That's actually a pretty decent color match. As much as I love that Clairsonic foundation brush, it can sometimes leave brush lines, which I don't really care too much about because you can just, you know, give it a couple pats and they're gone. I'm going to conceal around my eyes with the Bye Bye Under Eye Pot. Tip of my nose is always so red. Does anybody else have that problem? My smile lines are in full effect today. Great. Okay, so my girls who are also not a spring chicken, like me, if you've not tried the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, this is the brightening illuminator. Get it. Get it. It looks so good and it blends out so nice. I hate the applicator, but okay, you can't win them all. It's this weird, gross sponge. I just feel like the sponge soaks up so much of it and it's wasteful. It's like a super pale pink color. So if you have a deeper skin tone, this color is probably not gonna be working so well for you. It's gonna give you a gray cast probably. But I'm also gonna put a little bit here, a little bit on the top of my chin, and just a little bit here in between the old eyebrows. By the way, this is the Morphe Beauty Sponge. This is way cheaper than the Beauty Blender and I love it. It works really well. It's super soft and it's got the flat edge. Yes. So the damp Beauty Sponge is the best for blending out this under eye brightener. COTY AIRSPUN, but of course, and then just press. So I have super oily skin, but I have been taking some medicine for the past probably 6 months or so. That has really gotten my oily skin under control. I'm not a doctor or dermatologist or any of that stuff, so I won't go into it too much unless you want to hear about it. If you want to hear about how I have fixed my oily skin, let me know in the comments and I'll do a video. But I won't bore you today. But the point is, I'm not as oily as I used to be, so I don't really have to set too much. My skin is like more on the normal side. This is what it feels like to be normal? So another cool thing that I have discovered recently, but I was too scared to get the full size because I'm not trying to commit. I'm not getting stuff sent to me, okay, so I have to buy things like a normal person. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Power in the color Diffused Light. So I'm gonna take this pointed brush, tap it in here, and I'm gonna use this just under my eye. And this is supposed to, in addition to that cool illuminator that we use, gosh, that looks so nice. I'm gonna use this to just blur the lines.
Yes, honey.
There is something magic going on in this powder that diffuses the light, right? And it just blurs wrinkles and stuff. So I'm gonna use HOOLA and HOOLA Light mixed together with a pointed powder brush. Start on my hairline and come down to the cheek, but not come in too far. Remember, that makes you look a little manly. So not everything I'm using today is sitting in the drawer neglected. I mean, some of these I use every day. Most of these things I use every day, but the foundation and the eyeshadow pans today, the eyeshadow palette today. They used to be in pretty heavy rotation and then they just sort of fell out because you know how that goes. You sort of forget what you have after a while. So for blush, I'm just gonna use in this Cheek Parade, this color in the corner, ROCKATEUR. Okay, cool. Let's set all these powders. I'm gonna use Kat Von D Lock-It Makeup Setting Mist. Here's the secret. I learned this from, who did I learn this from? I think Jay Kissa. She's adorable, by the way. Check her out. When you spray, you have to hold the pump all the way down. It's a long pump. It's not like a spritz, spritz, spritz. It's a st. It's like cucumber deliciousness. Okay, I'm gonna do my eyebrows off camera because it takes forever. If you wanna see my detailed eyebrow routine, I will link it in the description box down below, okay? And we're back. What I would like to do today is bring out the old guy, okay? Naked 2. This was an awesome, awesome palette. It still is an awesome palette. I love it. I just don't use it as often as I used to because kind of, I don't know, my attention is elsewhere. So today, we're using it. I'm gonna do one of my old school favorite looks, okay? Okay, so first, all over the lid, we're gonna do Foxy. I'm not packing color. I really just sort of want a good base so that all the rest of the other shadows will blend smoothly and not skip or stick to any spots. Next, in the crease and outer V area, I'm gonna go in with this color Tease, and I really am just trying to create a little bit of dimension here. Because my eyelids are hooded, I need to really fake that crease. And on the lower lash line. On this e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, I'm gonna grab the color Suspect. This was one of my faves, man. I really like this color. It's really pretty. And I wanna lay that all over the lid. I really moved more into like warm orangey browns and such and away from cool tones, but these are really pretty still. Then with a flat shader brush, I'm gonna grab Snakebite. That's such a nice color. It's a bronzy brown, and I wanna stamp it into the lower lash line. Okay, and then with that first brush that we did all of the crease work with, I'm gonna grab a little bit of Suspect, just a little bit, and then try to stay tight, but I wanna, you know, diffuse this lower lash line. Don't come too far in. If you come in way too far, it gets raccoonish. We're not doing that today. With a pointed crease brush, I'm gonna dab into Snakebite, placing the color in the outer corner, keeping it kind of high, and blending it in. So because these are metallic shades, you're gonna get a softer look. Okay, with that first fluffy brush, I'm just sort of blending all together. Because the shape of this brush, you see how it's like, it's flat, right? But it's wide and pointed. So I can keep the point in the crease and really diffuse all of the colors together. I don't want to do any liner. I want to just do mascara, man. I'm going to do the first pass with Benefit Roller Lash. I want to make sure that I get those roots nice and good, and the bottom lashes. And then I'm going to go on top of it with L'Oreal Voluminous. So the roller lash color that I'm using today is brown, not black. Just a little bit softer. If you're having a hard time getting really good separation with your eyelashes, like they're just too clumpy, try Benefit Roller Lash. It is awesome. So let's put a little highlight on the inner corner, girls. So let's go back into this Naked palette, grab your favorite little pencil brush, and I'm gonna take this color Booty Call, drop her right here on the inner corner. Let's highlight. Okay, so I'm gonna use Desi Katy Dose of Colors Fuego with my little e.l.f. blush brush. I really love this. The nice thing / magical thing is like the more you blend it on your face, the shinier it gets. I am going for full grease today. I want to pump up this blush a little bit, so I'm going to go in with MAC Melba for no other reason than it's just right here in front of me on my table. All right, here's a little tip. And this might gross some people out, okay? So sorry in advance. I keep an old toothbrush in my makeup brushes. And what I use this for, dry, of course. My earrings, when I'm doing my makeup, get makeup on them, powder and stuff, and they get all dull and they're supposed to be shiny. So I just like hold them, give them a little brush. Nice. You could do it wet too. I mean, if they're especially gross, if you got some liquid makeup on there. You might want to wet that. Okay, next, I'm gonna line my lips today with NYX lip pencil in the color Natural. Oh my gosh, just like resting my pinky on my chin rubbed the makeup off. Okay, now I remember why I don't use this anymore. The finish is okay, the color is nice, but the staying power is sorely not a thing. Okay, so I got this lip gloss in my Birchbox. This is by Pixie by Petra, and the color is Honey Sheen. Ooh, I need to do a lip scrub. It's frightening. Okay, we're there. Okay, this is the finished look. So this is a little bit cooler tones than I've been using recently, but just because I've been using warmer tones recently, no big deal. Thank you so much for watching this video and for hanging out today. You can follow me on all the socials, ring the notification bell so you can see all my new videos when they come out on Thursdays at noon Eastern Standard Time. If you want to see anything at all, if you've got requests, questions, concerns, leave it in the comments. We will talk about it, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye! I have hair on my fucking face and it tickles. I'm showing you the French side. I don't speak the Frenchies. I can't. Wow, I am on the struggle bus tonight. Honk, honk, honk. I'm just gonna knock over all the things. Eastern Standard Time, noon. I can't talk. Okay, I have made a mess on my face. Whoa, what was that? I should have cleaned my brushes before I started filming this video, but I didn't. So that's where we're at today.